Hi everybody and welcome back to another video in the Road to Essen Spiel 2025. This is the games that I'm gonna get for sure. I hope these are really on my need list and I'm gonna defend all of them. One crept into the list from before. Um, Before I did the other list, the want list. So it's you don't see it on the other video, but it crept into here before I made that video. And I have some games. I can't remember how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 titles. There are a few expansions. One game isn't there with 2 expansions, but I'm going to talk about all of them. If you're new here to the channel, like, subscribe. My name is Edgar, and we're going to have a great time talking about these games. Yeah, like, subscribe, put a comment down below, and yeah, these games are a bit high, really high on my list actually, because they're my need, and some of them are a no-brainer. And well, let's start off and we can talk about them. So my first game is a no-brainer because it's a small expansion. It's 3 modules, and this is Civolution Acceptance Letter. Um, this is basically, there's no pictures of it. Um, I Paul Grogan of Gaming Rules did a video of it, and that was actually, I don't know if it was sponsored, but he has a good connection with Deep Print Games. So this is from Deep Print Games, an, ex, an expansion to Civolution, and I was like, I don't know how they can expand this. When I played the game, I was like, totally forgot you can make just a small expansion um, that will people that had bought the game last year had a few. There were games that I heard about of Civolution that were missing components and stuff like that. I think they fixed it now. I got it after Essen, so it was completely fine. So I think a lot of people will go like, "Hey, maybe I'll pick the base game with this one because it's only 10 euros." And the thing is, it's a small expansion. It's from Deep Print Game, by the way. And it's from designer Stefan Feld and artist Dennis Lohausen. 1 to 4 players, 90 to 180 minutes, ages 14 and up. Doesn't have a weight, but I think Civolution. It's a 4.21, so it's a heavy game. Uh, so, and they are in Hall 3 B300. So Hall 3 B300. That's Deep Print Games, and there are featuring it's an expansion for Civolution that features 3 extra credits or small expenses or small add-ons that can be used with the base game individually or mixed together. The first one is credit A because it's called extra credits because you are uh, trying to do an exam about being the best student that can um, manage a civilization in 4 rounds, 4 eras actually. Um, Credit A is starting attribute ships, so you start with you draft starting attribute ships, which are installed in your console and gives you starting benefit, which I always like. Um, B is a creature. Extra credit B is a creature, 6 creature chips. The other one is 6 starting attribute chips. Each creature belongs to 1 territory and can be tamed by performing a hunting action in the territory type. Then the creature chip is installed in one's console. The creatures must go in a column of their own. Each creature likes to eat the resource of its territories, which you can feed to them in the feeding phase in exchange for benefits. Sounds cool. The other one is credit C, so there are 15 level 4 module tiles. It has been a while since I played it, so I think you will go to, let me just check this picture here. 1, 2, 3. Ah, yeah, you can put things in level 4. I think you also could go to level 4, but I think these you can only put in level 4. There's one powerful additional tile for level 4. At the beginning of the game, you draft 3 of them. They can upgrade each of these 3 models up to level 4 if they manage to. We're very curious about this last one, how it will work. So yeah, there's no picture, there's just a picture of the... oh, this is another language. Oh wait, there is a picture now. There wasn't before. So this one, oh, it's, you see a little bit of it. So you see here, oh. So this, you have to feed like just food, I guess. It's been a while since I played it. I really would like to play it again. And there's also, oh yeah, there's also a, that's a level 4. Sorry, it's not a level 4 of going up, it's a level 4 in action. So you draft them, and those you can go up to level 4. So you see here level for 4 stripes. So yeah, and these are one of the starting chips. Whoa. Really, really good stuff. So yeah, so can I get out of here? So that's Civolution acceptance letter. The next one is a game that I pre-ordered, and that game is called Coming of Age. Coming of Age is from Danny Garcia, artist Edu Valls, and publisher is Ludonova. Not Ludonauts, don't get confused, Ludonova. And 1 to 4 players, 40 to 80 minutes, ages 14 and up, weighs about 3.50. And Ludonova is in Hall 3, F115. So 3F115. And this game I can get later because I pre-ordered it with pickup there and payment there, which you sometimes can do now. So this one is pre-ordered. I think I'm gonna get this maybe on Friday, or maybe on the Saturday. It depends on how heavy the rest of my games are. There's another game here that I pre-ordered and I can pay there. So this is a game, did I say 3F115 Ludonova? It's late, so I'm just winging it. This is 1 to 4 players, 40 to 80 minutes, age 14, I think I said that, 3.50. Oh my god. I'm just excited, and it's late at night, and I'm doing this like freestyle. But we will get through this. It's exciting stuff, yeah. Coming of age. You will start as a child, and as such you have a limited set of interests. And the skills you determine your development, and new locations will open up. You can ask your parents for help as you progress, and as the years go by you will grow and acquire new interests. And you go till like you're 18, so like 8 rounds. Yeah, you go to these different things, different locations like the arcade. You go to the restaurant, you go to school, you go home to do something with your parents. I like the artwork, a life-changing board game. And you will upgrade these things and get benefits if it go up or down. These are the different interests. You start with 2, but then you develop your brain, which is cool. You get more interest. They can go up or down. You can get friends. You can get connection with friends, and that's a really cool. That's a really cool thing. I'm really interested. Rado had a playthrough on his channel, which I checked a little bit. Look at these cassettes, and then the school bus that gives you bonuses where you are, because it will keep going around, and this will just shift, so you can see which bonus goes to where at a certain point. in different locations. So that here, this is your house. This is the sports center. Looks very colorful, very cool. These are like your friend part of the brain. You try to do a certain end game scoring or mid scoring things like goals and stuff like that. This looks really cool. It's I like the theme. I like how it looks. And you see here like this interest you can only it's with this dial that you do that interest. Yeah, it's really cool. I think it's the dial, the dice. I mean, can't remember though. But check out Rado's review or playthrough. And since you also can try to get these cards, but with these cards you need like the cassette tapes, and they will become it's like something that like a hobby that you're interested in or a leisure, something that you do in your free time, stuff like that. It's really cool. Oh, that's the last picture. So that is coming of age. And the next one is an expansion, another expansion, and that is Evergreen. I haven't even played all the Evergreen expansions, to be honest. But this one sounds really pretty nice. It's an Evergreen game of Jesus. It's a game from let me see, Horrible Guild. I was gonna say Evergreen is a game from Horrible Guild. I shouldn't do these videos when I'm tired, but yeah. So it's from Jean Marhach and artists Wenyi Jiang and Gulia Gingini, yep. And publisher Horrible Guild. This is an expansion to Evergreen. They are in Hall 6 C110, so Hall 6 C110. It's a small box expansion. For now, I don't know if it will fit into the main box. I think all my other expansions fitted in the main box. I hope it fits because honestly, I think I'm maybe making my own insert because it's such a small box. I really want to get everything out and just put it in the main box. I think it will still fit, but I need to take the insert that was in there out and make my own insert or little small boxes that go into the main box. There are two model expansions for Evergreen. There are cherry trees, which increases the fertility of your biomes, and bamboos, which allow you to grow big forests very quickly. It's 1 to 4 players. I haven't 45 to 60 minutes, age 8 and up. And the thing is, the weight, I think it's about the weight of Evergreen, 2.14. The expansion that I've played so far didn't. The strategy is different, but the action selection system is the card drafting system that you make an action from is still the same. So it's about the same weight. And I really like the cover. They always have great covers, Evergreen. So these are the cherry trees, and these are the towering bamboo. Looks really nice. They look really, really cool, and they're all the expansions have the components very distinct. So that I think that it's like you can never miss. Like, oh, is this what kind of piece is this? They have different coloring, different shapes, yeah, and different shades of coloring. I think I've never seen these colors before, but it's really cool. Wooden components. The cars are great as well. So yeah, that's they have different symbols here. Oh, they upgraded the fertility zone. I think that's the cherry blossoms. So yeah, I'm curious about this expansion. Yeah, so my next game that's This is Evergreen, Cherry Blossom, and Bamboo. My next game is a game that looks so cool. I think this is a game that will stop people in their tracks because it looks so like different than anything else, by the way, and that's Ice and Idols. Ice and Idols is from Inside Up Games. Inside Up Games is in R Hall 3 R400. So Inside Up Games Hall 3 R400. Um, this is from Matt Hansen and artist Edu Vals. 2 to 4 players, 45 to 60 minutes, ages 14 and up. And this is a game where you go on an expedition for knowledge in Ice and Idols. You have to discover temples cloaked in ice and dust containing a labyrinth. Because you have to, the labyrinth is literally these ice, these plastic see-through pieces that go on the board, and they have different walls and they block paths because you have to walk on paths. But you can manipulate the walls and stuff like that. It looks really cool. And they all the paths keep like shifting and stuff like that. It's a pick up and live game for 2 to 4 adventures with a twist. Literally, you can rotate temple runes and manipulate the path tiles. You can position yourself to research the idols and harness their hidden powers. So yeah, it's I really like the art of the. This is a really cool cover. This is an awesome cover. And it looks like a snow globe, to be honest. And it looked like this. So the thing is, maybe you cannot see it. Let me just check if you can see it. So this is, look, this is like a wall, but the thing is, you have a path. I don't know if you start at some point. There are some glyphs here, so, and the thing is, then you have to go there, and maybe you can go there, but maybe if you hit a wall, you can like not go there. Oh, there's some pieces right on the board, and for example, this person cannot go here unless he oh, maybe it goes like this, but he cannot go straight, so he has to manipulate the walls and stuff like that. For example, here you can go under this ice arch. That's a good word for it, ice arch. Looks really cool. There's some more ice arch, and the other players are trying to manipulate stuff as well. And it can be that some of these ice get taken out of the board, so it's gonna be getting more cramped and claustrophobic a little bit. So it looks really cool. And this is your main board. So the thing is, you can slot different idols into your board, getting different powers. So here you can see you can unlock different powers here. There's one slotted here. I don't know what it does. And here you see one of the pieces. Whoa. Looks really cool because you do take the pieces out at some point. And this is a game that I really would love to have. And that is Ice and Idols. By the way, they made another Idols game, which was, let me see. Not really Idols, but Block and Key, that looked to be in that kind of a wheelhouse. I think this is totally different than Block and Key, but Block and Key was also interested in. It's also about like going to a temple, getting treasure and stuff like that, and doing some stuff. So it's totally different game, but it really reminds me of that game in like the feeling of it. So that's Ice and Idols. My next game is a game, that's the game that I was talking about, I think in the last video. I did talk about it a few times, I think also last Essen, on the video. Oh no, it was not on my video, to be honest, but I encountered this one. I was with a friend. We played it like 3 times in a row, and it's fast, it's hectic, it's fun. and I love it, and it's finally out. This is Light Speed Arena. There was a light speed game in the past with strings, but this is completely with an app. Not completely, but this is a game from Table. No, I think Tablescope is also there. But if you want to find the base game, it's language independent. I think maybe the rules are in English for this one. The expansions are also there in English, but they're in a different hall. So the expansions are also on my list. So this is from Pegasus Spiel in Hall 3, M120. I don't know if they have the expansions at Pegasus Spiel, but this is like a 1 to 4 player game from Leonardo Alessi, James Ernest, Tom Jolly, and Emanuele Santalini, and artist Marco Salogni. 1 to 4 players, 5 to 15 minutes. It's really quick. Ages 18 and up. Weighs about 1.13, and it can literally play it in 5 minutes. The first time you explain it, that's why there's this 15 minutes, and there's already like an 8.3, but I played it 3 times. I loved it. It's a real-time tabletop shooter, and you have these tiles that look like coasters of your own color. You shuffle them, and then you make a deck, and then with the app, you say how many players there is. You put some asteroids and stuff like that on the board. You have these corner things that you can expand the play area depending on the players. And within that area, you have to battle each other with these ships. You also have your own base that's in one of the corners, I guess. You can put it somewhere, I guess. I think that's a bit free form. And then when you put the app makes a countdown. There's a little bit of a story, and then not really a story, but it's like, hey, it's kind of like a hectic arcade feel. And then you when it says to be ready, then it has a timer. There's 10 seconds. You flip over the first tile. You look where you're gonna put it. You can put it on. As soon as you can still move it, but as soon as you take your finger off, it's done. At the end of the 10 seconds, it's also done. You cannot move it anymore. It has different lasers. The ships lasers do different damages depending on the color of the laser. But the thing is, everything is done at the end. It will continue. Another ship, 10 seconds. Another ship, 10 seconds. You can try to blow each other up. The ships have numbers, so the things will go from the lowest ships to the highest ships first. The app will do it one ship at a time, but it's usually simultaneous. So all the one ships will go at the same time and fire. You will have shields also on your ships and on your base. You can shoot the asteroid for points. And there's different asteroids that you can. There are different asteroids you can find in the game. There's some like are very chaotic. They spin around and then they shoot some stuff. Some just are just like mining asteroids. And with the companion app at the end, you take a picture and it will do everything. It will calculate everything automatically. It worked pretty well when I played it there. They were doing it through an internet connection, which was a bit problematic at Essen, so that's not their fault. But the cover looks cool. So that's Lightspeed Arena from Tablescope. Oh, I don't know if it comes in this. I think this is 3D printed. Oh, yeah. You can available for 3D printing on printables for free for travel, which is cool. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, can I have a picture of the game, please? So, this is a playmat. I don't know if it's the official playmat. There's a playmat. I think the playmat is more expensive than the game. The game is 25 euros. It's not expensive. And the thing is, they put already some things in the corner, and then you are going to put. Oh, is that it? Oh, it's too bad. And then you're gonna put these ships. Maybe I can just zoom in on the ships. So, for example, this ship has a shield on this side. green laser and a red laser. I think the red laser is the most powerful. There's 3 types of laser. But the thing is, it will calculate when you do the picture, it will calculate if it will hit the ship, not the tile. So the thing is, the laser can come from like and just graze the tile and that's hit the ship. So then that's a miss. Can also be that a ship was destroyed before and then this one, which is a 6, gets to shoot and then that ship is already destroyed because it was a 1. So it will maybe miss or maybe it will hit something else. It can even hit your own base or your own ships. So be careful. Yeah, that's... oh, these corner pieces look awesome. It's like an arena. Look, it's like these robots or like these aliens. Looks really cool. I'm so into this. It's so much fun. Yeah, that's Lightspeed Arena. In the same vein, it has 2 expansions. It has the BlackHole expansion, which is, if you want to know, the BlackHole expansion is a Tablescope in Hall 4 in J400. Same designers. Wait, let me just check. I think it adds a player. Yeah, it adds a player, 1 to 5 players. Brand new faction because you're all different factions. Plus 2 tactical sponsors, the Safer Space, which makes the richest player even richer, and Live 4D, which turns shields into a resource of points. Don't know how that plays because we only play the base game. You can mix and match with the base content. And if you, the next one is the Glyphon expansion, which you can use with this one. It goes up to 6. And that one is also at the Tablescope booth in Hall 4 J400. I don't think this one has images. No, just the cover if you want to know how it looks like, the BlackHole. And the other one is the Glyphon. Pink spacebirds with beams that hit even when they miss. So Void, there's a brand new factions plus 2 hilarious sponsors. Void jugglers who flip the fight by letting you play an upside down battle. Ray rebuff, which activates bouncing beams that ricochet off shields. This is such a fun game. Yeah, so that's Lightspeed Arena with both the BlackHole expansion and Glyphon coming home with me. And the thing is Hall 4J, no, Hall 3M. But the thing is I will get this one and then go to Hall 4. So yeah, I'm excited to get this one. My next game on the list is an expansion. And this is Minos Dawn of Faith. I played Minos there. I think the people that remember my video, I think I talked about playing Minos 1 round or 1 or 2 rounds, and I played what's it called? What's the other game? It was from Ludonova. It's I played between those games and the other one game 1. Mannefer. So Mannefer went home with me. Minos didn't because it was my last money and I bought it. It was my last demo on the Saturday last year, and I was so happy that I demoed it, and I bought it even before the explanation was done, because it was like half the explanation was like, this is a game for me. Minos I also liked, but I was not sure of it just ranked a little bit lower. I got Minos, the French edition, and still in seal for super cheap, for like 25 euros. I got it. I only played it once with 2 players. I really want to play this one again. And this one is the expansion, 1 to 4 players, 90 to 150 minutes. It can be a long game for what it is. It's from Board&Dice, and Board&Dice are in Hall 3 G200. So Hall 3 G200. Um, yeah, it's from Stan Kordonski. Artist is Christina German and Binu Umgelte. Um, and there's not much pictures of it, but it's expensive for a game that I already like. It has to do with gods. Introduces new dice, allowing players to gain favor of the gods and bring new strategies to the table and new ability for players and other improvements. I'm always up for improvements. Um, yeah, so another wait, maybe no. So this is like the box. Looks very nice. I like the artwork. You're in a temple. And there's no pictures of it, but an expansion for a game that I already love and I got very cheap is actually getting this expansion. Even with the base game, I will pay less for these two that I got than for the game itself, so I got a really good deal. Someone was selling it. It's just the French version, but it's language independent. So if you find the second hand, just print out the rulebook or get it new because it's a very cool game. Yeah, so that's Minos Dawn of Faith. Another game that suddenly shut up on the list for me, and it kind of kicked another game down. Which game did it kick down? Oh yeah, it kicked out Face Swap. Because I saw a video of this one and it's like, oh, this is so much more up my alley. And it swayed me because this is a Kickstarter only game, which they're selling. If they said if we find a distributor for it, then it will go to retail, or else it will just be printed for like convention stock that is left. It was on Kickstarter, and that's Natera, New Beginning. I saw a video of it. I saw an explanation of it. They're selling the Kickstarter version, so it's just deluxe. There's no other version. You get a little expansion with it, which I don't know what it does, but I do know what the game does from some video playthroughs. And this is about humans that have made a gas that will make them smarter. But the thing is, what happened is they became dumber to take care of themselves. So the animals came in and took over everything because the animals got smarter. So it's a reverse thing. It's from a new publisher, Horizon Games. It's from designer Eric Fuguer, Hugo Tremblay Ludo, and artist Martin Adam Marton. And they are in Horizon Games is in Hall 4 D115. So Horizon Games in Hall 4 D115. 1 to 4 players, 60 to 120 minutes, and ages 40 and up. 3.8 in weight. So these sentient intelligent animal tribes, and they're all asymmetric on what they get in certain phases. When you get income, you have 2 workers with a leader, and you go to these different workers, the different areas, and you try to have like more influence in a certain area, because when that does, new workers, new spots get open for you to go. So it will open. It's a game that opens up. There are 4 distinct areas, and they will unlock new spaces. And if you go even higher, it will unlock a 3rd space. There are 3 spaces, extra spaces that can be unlocked. You can establish settlements. So if someone goes there, you get something out of it. And bonuses on the tech tree, which is also cool. The most venture points after 4 seasons is the person that wins the game. 150 basic and advanced exploration cards featuring discoveries, improvement, science, and 40 unique specialist cards, which you can also like get. And then you get like different strategies by those cards. So it's very diversified. It looks like a cool game. I like the name Horizon Games. I hope that they make it big, because this one looks already cool. Look at this, this art. So like this is like the tribe of the raccoons. I really like that. It's like they look like so they are workers, but they have different jobs in this new society. You have the rabbits. I think they're like more of the office workers. You have the beavers, construction. Oh, you see, you go to these spaces. There's always a space in the middle where you can go do different stuff. And these will open up. So tier 2 and tier 3, depending on if you reach the 3rd or the 6th level of influence on that area. Oh, there's a difference in lighting. And these are your player boards. You can unlock stuff here. This is your, like your resources. You can put these houses out and stuff. They said it's a combination of Everdell. What was it again? It's Everdell. Now I can't remember. It was Everdell and 2 other games like combined. Look, these are the bears, like the park rangers. And the chimps are like, they love their wrenches. These are like the gym bros. These do the grocery guys at the supermarket. The moles are for tunneling. Looks really cute. You get these components. The thing is, there's not many copies, but I have a friend also running for it, and he will be there a little bit earlier because he's doing demos there. So I will ask him to buy at 10 o'clock so that nobody will get fined. But it's already there, so yeah, this is a really fancy game. I like how it looks. And these are like the tracks. That's the track board. Looks really nice. And all these, you can get a lot of these cards. I think it's the person can also get this token if they go there and have high influence. But you can also lose it. I don't know what it does, to be honest. Look at this, so cool. Frog Muse and a cow farmer, and don't know what that is. It looks very nice. I like how it looks. All the research have these printings. The card backs look amazing. The art looks so cool. Yeah, this was a no-brainer putting this up and a game down. It has to be like that because I have to be more rigorous on what I get, and this one is so up my alley. Yeah, looks really cool, and that is Natera New Beginning. My other game that I'm going to talk about it now is the other game that I pre-ordered, so I don't have to run for it. I just have to go there, pick it up before Saturday 12 o'clock and pay for it. And that is the number one on the, I think is it the number one on, let me just check. It's not on, it's number 2 on the Tabletop Together tool in likes, in ratings, but on the BGG page it's number 1, and Recall is in number 2. Recall was not actually on my radar that much. Like I said, it looked too much like Revive. but this one is on number 1 on the BGG page, and that is Orloj. Orloj. I think it's Orloj. It's about the astronomical clock in Prague. It's from Perro Loko Games. I have Satori from them, which I haven't played in a while. It's also a cool game. And this game is from Abraham Sanchez Hermida and Paloma J. Pascual. And the artist is Jesus Fuentes and Amelia Sales. It's a game for 1 to 4 players, 6 to 120 minutes, ages 14 and up, and a weight of 3.33. And Perro Loko Games is... Oh, wait. Oh, I got kicked out. Let me just check where Perro Loko Games is. So, Perro Loko Games is in Hall 3, U115. So, Hall 3, U115. And this is your doing a renovation of the astronomical clock in Prague's old town. You take a role of a master builder to leave your mark on history by adding things to the majestic calendar of Orloj. Precision, balance, and knowledge of the cosmos will be key to completing this task. With every gear, sphere, and zodiac you assemble, you will be one step closer to finishing this masterpiece that will mark time in the city for generations. I thought it was like renovating the clock, but maybe you're making it. You'll place workers on the clock's dial to gain resources and actions. For the goal of building the clock. You also can hire assistants during the game. You will construct Apostles Carillon, and you will construct the Apostles Carillon and develop their knowledge across 3 tracks, where experience will enhance their abilities. The game will end when the calendar is complete. The player with the most harmony points wins the game. First of all, the cover got me hooked of checking the game and taking a closer look. But that is actually good. It's such a good, and the thing is, it looks a bit busy from afar, but as soon as you get like close or even closer, you see like it's the clock that is encompassing the city, like the vista of Prague, and it looks very cool. So this is your own player board. You can go up on tracks and stuff like that. And yeah, look, this looks. There's not even the main board. These look great, by the way. Great 3D printed. And this is what we're talking about. The thing is, here you put the zodiac signs, here you do the actions, so it's like making the clock and letting it rotate and doing stuff. There's these 4 things. I think you can hire people here. There's these tracks. A lot of things. Looks busy, but I think it's one of those games where the iconography is quite clean. It looks busy because of the colors and the design. Oh, I really like how the little workers look. Oh, this one is a bit. But this is a game that is on my radar. You can unlock workers here, I guess. Yeah, I think I talked to them not last year, but 2 years ago. They were in Hall 4 when I got Satori. And usually the small designers, they're such a nice guy that I talked to. It was a friend of one of the owners of the company, and they're also there to sell the games to so that someone can publish it and stuff like that, like the rights to publish it. It was a nice guy. I talked to him for like 15 to 20 minutes. I was also helping other people. Honestly, I didn't pick up my games last year because I had other games that suddenly came in. It was like a lot of games that were on my list that I bought later. Um, I'm glad there's a game again from them. You know, I'm so into small companies that they are more approachable, and I really hope that they succeed because we've seen some bigger players leave the space, and I hope that they Perro local games can grow, uh, making their own, keeping some of their own games, selling some others, and grow as a company. Healthy growth. I think I wish them nothing but the best, and actually everybody uh, that is at Spiel, all the companies. But sometimes it's like these small moments of connection with another person. Because I'm Portuguese, they are Spanish. Um, like and just the connection of we connected over that, and then some other guy came and it's like he's from Morocco. So it's like, hey, we're all neighbors, like neighbors to the south, neighbors to the west and east, and neighbors to the north, and it's so you're there in a and sorry to uh, interject here, but Essen is can be such a great place to connect with people, and especially with uh, small publishers, you have that connection like, hey, can I do a demo? I really like your game. Can I film it? They usually say yes. Well, they all say yes, but it's like that connection is really that something that made it very special for me. Um, and those are like the memories that really stick with me because like running from one hall to the other, I've done that a thousand times, seen lots of games and lots of games that I forgot because it's there's a lot of games. Um, but as soon as I see a game that I like saw there and there was this nice connection with that person, that makes it easier for a game to stand out. Also has like, hey, I talked to that person. This person is so passionate about this game. Uh, yeah, now I'm just ranting. I just love the small publishers because they're more approachable, and that's the only thing I want to say with this bigger rant. So the thing is, this is like, yeah, oh, there's a rooster, and he's he closer that you, and then you can also spend some stuff to rotate it one more or more times, so you can go to the action that you like. Um, uh, Honestly, I'm really intrigued by this one. And I think it's just rotated because of this thing in the middle. It has a hole, I think. Now that I look at it, I think it's like that. It's ingenious. You don't have to have a big production to make it a rotating thing. So yeah, it looks nice. So let's zoom in.